Well, right, but she's doing multiple, like if you can see, if you look around, there's multiple tables. So it's not just her version of the Last Supper. She's taking that concept of expanding to multiple people. And so that's the thing. She's saying, Vinci did his thing, Chosen's done their thing. We're going to do kind of a cornucopia of artistry that turned out really beautiful.
Guys, as a believer myself and an entertainment reporter that has covered moments in Times Square for almost 15 years, this is a massive moment that scenes from the Bible are all over Times Square.
Yeah, it feels slightly surreal, doesn't it?
We started on a farm in Illinois with no one watching, just doing a little short film for my church's Christmas Eve service. We were hoping that we could end up doing 4 episodes, and then 4 became 8. So to think that now we're standing in Times Square with this is extraordinary. We still treat the work the same. It still feels small to us and important, like we're just focused on it. We don't think about this stuff while we're doing it. So when you come up for air and you go, oh, look we're in Times Square, it's pretty humbling.
But the impact of the moment and the way this show has touched people in bringing the Bible to life, do you get that a lot from folks? They're deeply grateful to have this.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think I get it, letters and messages every day from people that, that they hadn't really had a connection to Jesus or the Bible, and now they find themselves buying a Bible or finding a church or wanting to know more or wanting to know what the Bible actually said about these characters that they now feel compelled and drawn towards. So I think it's been life-changing for so many people around the world and globally, and then also the impact that it's had on our own faith journeys, and I think continue to draw us deeper into contemplation and devotion to God has just been something that is, words cannot describe the impact of it.
Yeah, you mentioned you didn't think you'd get past 4 episodes. Now you're at season 5.
Yes.
Coming in April to select
end of March and then into April, yes.
Theaters in March, right?
Yes.
And then the season will come in April.
Shortly after that, yeah.
Talk about season 5.
Season 5 covers Holy Week, like the most important, influential, famous week in the history of the world, with all these iconic moments, the triumphal entry, Palm Sunday, the turning of the tables in the temple, the betrayal of Judas, the Last Supper. But we want to bring humanity to that. What would it have been like to be there? What would it have been like to see Jesus doing things that don't make sense? Can I still follow even when I don't understand? And so for people who don't even know these stories, maybe they've heard them but they don't know them well, it's just an opportunity to hear some of these iconic moments they've heard about, but see them actually feel real and authentic.
How many people ask you to heal them or give you prayer requests?
Luckily, not too many people ask me to heal them, because there would be a lot of disappointed people out there. But prayer requests and just gratitude is something that I hear every day. It's humbling and it's beautiful. It's been the honor of my life.
And what is next after season 5? Does it continue?
Season 6 and then season 7. So the last 2 seasons cover the crucifixion and then the resurrection. Spoiler alert. And but we're focused right now. We're about to film season 6. Actually, that's in 2 months. I just finished the script a couple days ago, and so we're focused on that right now. So it's kind of fun to be so focused on what we're about to do, but then get this moment of celebration for what season 5 last year that we filmed, and now we're bringing it to the world.
Yeah, we're getting ready to go into Lent, and I know you do a lot with Hallow app, which I really appreciate. Any thoughts and encouragement for people going into Lent?
I think the more that people can devote some time and space and silence to sitting with God and just offering any trials that they're suffering, things that people are going through. Anytime you get a chance to be silent and sit with God and offer that up, especially going into Lent, the most sort of solemn time of the year for Christians, is something that will inevitably create fruit in the soul.
Yeah, I love that. We mentioned Annie is a fan. Who has been the most surprising person that has come up to you and said that they watched The Chosen?
It's tough to beat Annie Leibovitz. I was a little bit surprised by that because she's such an extraordinary artist. But we've gotten, Jonathan was on The View recently because Whoopi Goldberg is such a huge fan of the show. And again, I think we've stopped being surprised. It's more about just finding common ground on the things that, even just from history, even if we don't necessarily have the same faith or the same background, but to say, okay, these stories demand to be contemplated. These stories, like we have over a third of our viewers aren't traditional believers, but just love the historical drama of it. But they just love that they're seeing a humanity that normally is on stained glass windows, and now it feels more real. So Yeah, there's been a few surreal moments. Any Leibovitz, this is the most surreal for sure.
Especially in the way that it has contributed in this massive collaboration, this extremely beautiful artistic collaboration. For us, I think it's definitely a touchstone and a watershed moment for us, and something that just continues to inspire, encourage us to hear more stories of celebrities that are sort of stepping out and sharing their faith and sharing the fact that they're either fans and appreciate what we do, or just encouraged by the show and what we're trying to bring to the world in terms of artistry.
And as a mother of three, thank you for the teaching tool that it is with our kids to watch and discuss. Art is so impactful and powerful.
That's been honestly the most, I don't know if surprising is the word, but to hear from parents and say, my kids enjoy the show. It's another tool in your tool belt to teach history, to teach biblical history, to teach these stories. And it shows that when even kids as young as 6 or 7 are enjoying the show, you're like, okay, I'm not that good to make a show that many people appreciate. I think God's doing something pretty extraordinary.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, again, thank you both for bringing the Bible to life. As a believer myself, this is a really cool moment to see it up on Times Square. And Jesus, can I have a hug?
Of course.
Thank you both. Can we get a quick selfie?
Yeah,
Sure.
For social media here in the middle of Times Square. Who would have thought, right? It's really nice to meet you both. Yeah.
Thanks.
So we'll be on Inside Edition tomorrow, and then we'll probably do more around Easter week too.
Cool.
Cool.
Thank you.
Look forward to it. Thank you. Likewise. All right, guys. Thank you so much. That's a wrap for me. We got to head out. Love you. See you soon. Bye.